So let's do an example. If I was born on January 1st, 1981, we're not even going to look at the year. It's like really, really easy to calculate. We're going to take the month, right, January, and I added it to the day this person, me, quote unquote, was born, and we get a 2. Okay? Then step 2 is I'm going to add the number 8, that stands for 2015, to the 2, and I get a 10. But in numerology, we like to keep things simple, so we reduce it to one number, and I get 1 plus 0, and look at that, we got a 1 personal year. So if you haven't already calculated your personal year, go ahead and pause the video and do that. But let's go into the numbers themselves. So if you're in a personal year of 1, this is your year to forge ahead. You just went through a whole lot of crap in your 9 cycle in 2014, and things may have felt stagnant, may have felt stuck. You may have been dealing with a lot of old debris from the past, a lot of family dynamics, things that you got to sort through, and it was really hard to move ahead and to make the kind of headway that you wanted to see last month. Now, in this year, in this month especially, you get a chance to have a clean slate. So, most likely you will be feeling a lot lighter, a lot happier. This is your time to really be the trailblazer of your life, to not let anything from the past dictate who you want to be now. Because the past is done, especially for you 1 cycle people, it's really done. If you try to go back to the old, it's just not going to work. It's going to feel painful, and you're going to be pushed ahead anyway. This is a great year to start a business, if you've been wanting to start a new relationship, to start anything new. My 1 cycle people, I give you my blessing. Okay, also, number 2s. So let's go to number 2s. This is all about partnership. This is about really softening the way that you approach your life in 2015. You may have been, the type that runs yourself into the ground or takes care of everybody else and forgets about yourself. A 2 personal year will give you ample opportunities to stop, to breathe, to pause, to ask yourself, what do I need? And only then, when you're full, can you give to other people. This may feel like a slower year where relationships take priority over career. Or if you're very career-oriented and that's what you've set your mind to or your heart to this year, you may find that you have to do business in a different way that really is about enhancing and building and fostering community versus, being so single-minded or giving it all away, giving the farm away and leaving yourself depleted. This is also a time where you can make some significant headway in your health. For those in a personal year of 2, get to slow down and reevaluate. How are you looking at your body? Can you be more gentle? Can you be more compassionate? And of course, it starts with ourselves. Okay. Personal year 3 people, this is your time to be the life of the party. So the universe is asking you to have more fun. I wish that I could give this prescription to everybody, right? If you're in a 3 personal year, it's not that you don't have plans, you do. It's not that you don't take action, you do. But how can you make it fun? How can you make it joyful? And how can you add beauty into your world? So the 3 is about beauty, it's about laughter, it's about making the world literally look better. And so this is a year where you may want to change your hairstyle. You may want to throw out your entire wardrobe. You may want to get a new car. It's not so much about the materialistic stuff as it is, how does that material stuff affect how you feel about you? Is it in alignment? You may have a lot of people over to your house in a 3 personal year. You may be invited to a lot of social gatherings or being asked to expand your social circle in some way. Embrace that. It's a perfect year to do this. You'll get a lot farther if you're having fun. Okay, let's go to personal year 4 people. All right, so my personal 4 people, you are being asked to work hard. This is not boring like it sounds, but it is going to require you to put your nose to the grindstone, to stop procrastinating on the dreams in your heart, and to come up with a plan. and being willing to be flexible with that plan and throw it out the window if it doesn't work, or if it's not feeling good, but you have to have a plan. So this is a year where you're going to be asked to clean up your stuff, starting with, your systems. Do you have systems in place? Or are you kind of just going about your day like, oh, I don't know what's going to happen today. I'm just going to surrender it all. Surrendering is great, right? But true surrender happens when you're clear on what you want, you take inspired action, and then you let go. It's not about sitting on your ass. And the 4 personal year is going to make sure that doesn't happen. And if you are sitting on your ass, you're going to feel uncomfortable. So this is the year to get your systems in place, filing, decluttering, updated equipment for your business. If you're in a relationship, where are we going? And is this really satisfying me for the long term? Like those bigger questions, creating a framework for your life. This is the perfect time to do it. Okay. Number 5s. 5 personal years are about travel. It's about communication. It's about learning about different ways of communicating with the world. So again, as it relates to your personal journey, where can you create your inner landscape so that it's taking you into broader vistas? Where have you become so stuck in the way that you're doing things that it's really not helping you? It's become a routine and it's keeping you stuck. The 5 energy will get you out. You may literally feel like taking small trips, long trips. You may get on social media if you haven't been. It's about expanding your world, either inside or outside. And it's also a great year to really take the work that you're doing, whatever that is, take it to the next level and take it so that it affects many different cultures, right? So you may be curious to take a class or learn about a different culture and know that you're going to synthesize differences into a beautiful year that is not only an accumulation of your adventures, but also of wisdom that you've learned from other people. Okay, let's go to 6. So 6 personal years are all about grounding, about family, about having it your way, planting roots for your dreams. If you're wanting to get pregnant, this is a perfect year to do that. If you want to work with children, it's a perfect year for you to really capitalize on that desire. And if you want to start a home-based business, 6 personal years are awesome. It's really you getting to say, I am the mom of my own life, and mom needs this and this and this. Happy wife, happy life. Happy mom, happy life. Whatever phrase you want to use. It's about making yourself happy. And as you make yourself happy, everything around you kind of has to shift. And it is kind of it feels like a little bit of a selfish year, but it's perfect because you're putting down roots for the next cycle, for the next year. The actions that we all take this month lay the groundwork for the rest of the year. It's really, really important to look at that. So family, home, and putting down roots into what you want. Okay, 7s. This is about spiritual development. You may feel like you just want to abandon the material world altogether. Like, fuck that, I'm selling all my stuff and I'm going to go to an ashram. That's an extreme, but it is about intuitive insights, really honing and developing your connection to the spiritual world and looking at where can you redefine your priorities? What's really going to serve you at a soul level? You may want to be alone. This can be a very isolating year, but it can also be a year of incredible growth because you are focusing on your spiritual development. Okay, so you may want to take classes, you may want to learn about metaphysical stuff, esoteric stuff, and incorporate the spiritual world more into your day-to-day life than you have before. Then we go to 8s. All right, double 8. If you're in a personal year of 8 and we've got the universal 8 year, this is about money, mastering how you manage your money, how you manage your affairs, so to speak, and also where you want to create a legacy. So where have you been dreaming, scheming, but haven't really put gas on the pedal and said, this is what I'm doing. The 8 personal year is about being the executive of your life. It's about saying, this is where we're going to go. I don't know how we're going to get there, but this is what I've allocated, so to speak. It's about being the CEO of your life. And it can be a very empowering year. If you're in business for yourself, it's a great time to be in business because you will see solutions to things that you probably didn't see last year when you were in your 7 year of kind of isolation. Okay? If you were wanting to be in a relationship, this may be the year where you say, all right, like I really want to get married. And, this needs to be in place for me to feel ready for that. Or, health-wise, okay, this is what I want to be at. This is how I want to feel. And these are the steps I'm going to take. And really being the executive. And then finally, we have the personal 9 year. This is about teaching. It's also about being the student. It's about that balance between what you're learning, what you're integrating, and then what you're going to share with the world in your own beautiful way. It also, very similar to the 5 personal year, it's about learning and integrating different cultures. So different belief systems, different perspectives, and coming up with your own. So it's saying, all right, I've learned about all this stuff. Now let's sift through what I really believe in and what I can offer people. What's my unique perspective? Start there. A 9 personal year is also about completion. So letting go of the past, looking at your past, looking at your lineage patterns, looking at family dynamics. It's it can be a very emotional year, but once you get through the 9 year, you can get through anything. And I don't say that to scare you, but having gone through my own 9 personal year, I can just share with you from experience, it can be very emotional, but also incredibly cathartic and healing. Okay, thank you so much for watching this. Share it with a friend, so we can get everybody set up for 2015. And I would love to see you. I'm doing a free training, the 5 most common ways that you block money, love, and miracles from coming into your life. Because here is the thing, people. If you have blocks or ways of being that you aren't seeing that are blocking the stuff that you want, it doesn't matter how much action you take. It doesn't matter how much, universal energy you've got coming, you may sabotage them. And I really want you to have a kick-ass year. So here's what you need to do. Go ahead and sign up below. It is free. There is a recording, but I'm going to have something special for people that attend live. It's going to be January 8th at 8 p.m. Eastern. Put your contact info in there and have an amazing, amazing January. And remember, abundance, expansion, and freedom. Here we go.